god, I just sent out an update for this stream and got the response in all cap. Oh yeah, it's Wednesday, and if that ain't the mood of the week, I don't know what is. Anyway, we're going back with our misspelled Eevee, which I noticed uh while watching the VOD. Welcome, Dusty. We have serotonin with an A for some reason. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Cable should be in, and that means the PS5 should be functioning. I just really, really need something wholeheartedly cute and adorable and uncomplicated, because my brain's being kind of an asshole today. So we're gonna soothe it with some Pokemon. I hope that's alright with you guys. We're going back to serotonin, the misspelled Eevee. Our motion control should be okay with this setup. We tested that last time. Also, ignore the fact that I've been playing Rune Factory this week. It's a good game. The farming sim direct got me in the mood for it, unsurprisingly. Okay, this is way too quiet. We should do a Nintendo Direct September stream where you play 30 farming streams and a random Kirby game in the middle. I mean, if you want to see 30 farming sims, I've got at least... Actually, I have a lot. Downloaded on the console is Rune Factory 4 Special, Rune Factory 5, Stardew Valley. I've got Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town, Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town, and Doraemon Story of Seasons. In case you were wondering how I feel about a farming sim-related direct, I am so down. They missed a golden opportunity to release a Kirby farming sim. Ignore the shit ratting you out that you have it on right now. Oh, which of my friends are online? Yeah, let's go look at... Okay, so Aya, they're online, playing Splatoon free. That makes sense. Dusty, what are you playing? Mega Man? Pretty predictable. I'm definitely gonna go look at my friends and see what they've been playing lately. You know, just to call myself out. Yeah, I was trying out a demo of this indie game called Please Touch the Artwork. Seems really interesting so far. Yeah, this seems pretty accurate towards the amount of hours I've played of things. You can see the file that we had as our stream file versus the file I played on my own time. Yeah, this makes sense. 65 hours of Hades. Surprisingly not as much as I expected off of Animal Crossing. Thought that'd be far worse. And there's 30 hours on Let's Go Eevee because I think I finished it up on this file, which is actually the wrong file to be playing it on now that I think about it. We're playing on our second user. Oopsies. Because that way we don't have to reset my save file. You watch the direct for a few friends and you're sitting there like, wow, poor Pika's Wallet. Pika's Wallet is really bad right now. Did you see the frickin' special edition for the new Persona 5 Royal Special Edition? Because I need massive amounts of self-control on that one. And I think the only thing that's going to stop me is I already own the art book for Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal. So I don't really need to get a collector's edition, especially that wouldn't include it. But also... has Akechi's fucking bag, my dudes. They knew what they did there. No, you did not know they're doing that. Your Animal Crossing hours are comparable to your Hades hours. My Hades hours are not insignificant, but it is not a game I've spent the entirety of my life on. Anyway, so a couple notes on what we're going to try to do today. We're going to try to beat Misty, which shouldn't be too hard because we're going to do 2 quick things on the route above Nugget Bridge while we're here. Now that we've gotten rid of the Team Rocket Grunt here, in the grass up here, if we start up a catch chain, we can get Squirtle. And if we catch more than 50 total Pokemon through that catch train, we're at 36, I think, we can get a free Charmander, which just, you know, we should do that. So yeah, Hubris's journey continues with the misspelled Eevee serotonin, because I totally know what I'm doing. You forgot that the Eevee goes Ulu. It would be pretty gratuitous for you to buy Persona 5 for the 5th time. Actually, hold on. How many times have I bought Persona 5? So I have Vanilla Persona 5. I got P5 Royal. I got the Collector's Edition for Posterity. And I bought a copy for Dusty and Glebov. So technically, if I got it on Switch, that would be 6. Anyway, there's a reason that Atlas specifically sends me customer surveys to see what I want to spend money on, I think. Might have something to do with that. Do 0 if you're doing Mega Man. Did I heal up my party at all before doing this? Nah. We can fight this trainer. This is how I usually would get a Mew. Oh, I guess we're getting a Meowth first. This Meowth wants to come with us. And it's very cute. There we go. Excellent throw off the bat, isn't bad. Motion control games and I aren't usually friends. Stay here, you jerk. Why did that go to the right? Okay, hold on. Okay. Angst is fun. Cat's good. You forgot the Eevee goes Olu. Also, yes, I have bought Persona 5 for multiple friends. Look, man. It's something I care about. I don't know how else to say it. I gotta get used to the motion controls again. Oh, Nibbles is evolving. Technically, I think we could get a Nidoking right now if we wanted. Also, this evolution screen is fucking gorgeous. I love the cute cloud effects. It's very nice. Oh yeah, you told me you got a PS5 and I instantly got it for you. To be fair, when I got it for both Glebov and Dusty, it wasn't full price at that point. To be balanced, when Royal initially came out in the West right at the start of the pandemic, I panicked because I didn't think my collector's edition was going to be here on time, and I was really not in a great place mentally, so I needed some emotional support game, and I got the digital copy too. So, I think Atlas likes having me as a consumer. And we got a Meowth. It's not like I'm buying something bad or mediocre. It's good. I mean, it's not like the best game ever made, but I feel like we could sit here and have a deep argument about what the best game ever made would even be, and it would really vary from person to person. And we caught a Meowth. Alright, let's fight the trainer that you used to catch Mew in the original Red and Blue glitch. You saw my feet from the grass. And at some point tonight, we should go save Bill. Oh my god, his name's Shane. He's dancing on the bridge. You can't judge, you bought Undertale multiple times. I've bought Stardew twice. I've got it on Switch and I've got it on my computer. The file that we run off of is on my computer. Spiro used Peck. Yeah, okay, buddy. So yeah, Let's Go is quite cute. Also, yes, I misspelled serotonin, which is hugely funny to me. You don't think you've ever got the same theme twice unless you count remakes. I think I have... You know, I have a lot. I've also gotten, like, the remasters of the Kingdom Hearts games. Kinda. I kinda want to clear out the route before we do some catches. So we're gonna let the Psyducks live. So yeah, this guy won't give us this Charmander until we catch 50 total Pokemon. Which is fine, because in this patch of grass, our catch combo can get us a Squirtle. Also, I see a Venonat, and I want it, so this hiker better not get in my way. Give me the Venonat. Yeah, I understand if you really like books. I also own 2 copies of Pokemon Soul Silver, which is objectively like a financially. How do I get this? Oh god. Oh. Okay, I got it. Motion controls, chat. Motion controls. I got 2 copies of Soul Silver because I thought I had lost mine. And this was before the recent price gouging of Pokemon games in the past, like, year or two, where people were just like, yeah, you can pay, like, $120 to pay Soul Silver. At which point, I'm sorry, kids, just get a reproduction cart. It's not worth it. Unless you're specifically collecting them. There's nothing wrong with paying $15 for a fan reproduction cart of a game that people are trying to overcharge for. Hot takes today. We are going to use Jub Jub to fight this guy. Jub Jub. Shout out to your mall that has a fan reproduction cart vending machines. Yeah, also fan reproduction carts are like the only way to play a lot of games in English if you want to play them on original hardware. Like I've seen now Miles Edgeworth Investigations 2 on DSi carts, and I've seen what Glebov got for me, which is Binding Blade, which is a fantastic Fire Emblem game that I should stream at some point after we're done with the Radiance games. Also, speaking of, Engage looks so fucking cheesy. I love everything about it, especially Toothpaste Chad. The design is so out there. It just... When I heard initially years back in college that they were making an SMT Fire Emblem game, that's what I was kind of hoping it would be, is Engage. So, like, I'm so down for it to be ridiculous in the most entertaining way. Oh yeah, your rage is intense. Also, you're very fast on it. Oh, Jesus. Okay, this is not good. Yeah, that's actually kind of intense. Jeez, bro. You love your Game Boy Color, but you're spoiled. Your friends hated Toothpaste Chan, but you kind of hate how much you liked the design. I mean, for the record, like, I don't think it's a particularly good design by any means. The colors are all so saturated that their choice of combining them on the hair comes off as almost flamboyantly cheesy. But, like, it is so out there that, like, as someone who is a fan of shit like Doctor Who and all of its cheesy glory, I'm down. I'm really down for it. Alright, we're going over this way to fight some of these people, so... Why don't we bring out our Nidorino for this? We're gonna go over to Bill's. Local trainers come here to practice. Yeah, we're getting some level ups before the gym and before our catching spree starts. Because we're gonna want to buy some great balls for that. You love Toothpaste, John? I think the thing is, like, it's so bold of a choice that I kind of can't hate it, even if I don't think it looks particularly good. So I'm not upset with it. Wow. I might want to run back and heal before we fight all these trainers, now that I think about it. I wish I had quick attack on this thing, but I don't think it gets it. There we go. Oh, it was a speed tie that whole time. Huh. Roost. How does Roost work in this game? User lands when destroys the user's HP by half. Okay. I'd rather have Roost than Mirror Move on a fast Pokemon. We're not playing freaking competitive battling Pokemon Let's Go over here. Yeah, backlit Game Boy Color would be nice. I've considered getting a backlit Game Boy Advance, but I mean, I've had my Game Boy Advance since I was like literally 5 years old, so it's 20 years old, and fingers crossed, it still works. So, like, I'm not sure why my brain freaked out for a second thinking the Meowth's colors were off, but they're not. It's just a Meowth. Not that there's anything wrong with Meowth, but it is not a particularly different Meowth. Oh. Hello? What did you notice? I thought I heard the little your Pokemon noticed something sound. I did! What do you have there, Jub Jub? A pretty wing. What is that? What does that do in this game? I don't have held items. It's just a regular feather and has no effect. Okay. He found a pretty feather. Good for Jub Jub. The spring is kind of crusty, but nothing corroded. That's good. Super special awesome rescue. God. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, when it comes to purchasing games on multiple platforms, at the end of the day, the Switch has an edge in the argument because it's inherently got the portability factor. Unless it's something that's so intensely graphical that you just don't think it would work for the console. Okay, that took a second to load. If you hear a jingly sound in chat, just scream at me, okay? Just so you know. Neural nets are a little frightening. I mean, they've always been a little bit freaky. Any AI that can teach itself to be more efficient is impressive technologically, but a little bit terrifying on a purely, you know, sci-fi level. You knew I had to battle me. Okay. Yeah, I had some corrosion issues on my one of my Wiimotes when I actually took that out of storage to stream Path of Radiance. Oh boy, the Diglett growled at us. Our Nidorino is slow as all balls. You just don't want Detroit Become Human to happen. To be fair, it's like the only good Quantic Dream game. Listen, maybe I watched RT Games playthrough of Heavy Rain, and that game has aged. Dak took me to a great party being held on the SSN at Vermilionport. It was fun. Oh, a good way to teach you that the SSN exists. If it does, you're never getting rid of the robot. You're getting endless upsides and backups. If I ever, like, had an android that had the capacity to, like, be friends with me, I think that'd be cool. But I don't know how I would feel about owning something that advanced, like, morally. Today, because too tired to remember type matchups. You can't even imagine what you of all people would do with an android. I don't know. Go on hikes with it, I guess. Might be nice to have someone to walk with, but like, at that point, if I was that lonely and I wanted someone to walk with, there is an easier solution. And the solution is to adopt a dog at that point, right? I don't need a robot. I can just adopt a dog. Yeah, I would be friends with androids, but owning one just does seem kind of creepy. If something gets to the point of having, like, a believable personality, I wouldn't want to have ownership over it. I would be very uncomfortable with that, I think. Like, but if they did exist and they did have interest in my hobbies, I would enjoy them with them. But, like, I can't see myself, like, owning any sort of complex robot beyond what I already have in, like, Siri on my phone. And even then, like, my cousin made fun of me for being so polite to Siri, because I always say please. Listen, she's just a nice robot lady voice. I don't know why people are mean to her. Playing a game with an android would be sad because by definition they'd have to be letting you win. Yeah, I don't know about like playing chess with an android. Like, I like playing chess with people, but theoretically wouldn't it not be any different from playing chess against the chess AI we already have? Also, we have an Ivysaur now. We got a bigger Jub Jub. Yeah, exactly. The idea of, like, making a robot as advanced as, like, Marcus and having it go pick stuff up for you is a little confusing. They would be in very specialized positions, more akin to, like, what Connor does in terms of very specialized work. Whereas, like, a robot that can dispense medication for you as a caregiver would not need to be that high-tech. The bud on its back grows by drawing energy. It gives off an aroma when ready to bloom. Anyway. How you feeling, buddy? Jub Jub is happy you won that recent battle. I mean, how do you feel about evolving, my dude? It's gotta be a big life change. You're a bigger boy now. You can't fit through the gaps, that's okay. I'm off to see that Pokemon fanatic guy at the Cape. Alright. Yeah, I have no idea, honestly. It's like, I think that's part of what made that game interesting, is that thought experiment. But to be clear, like, its civil rights allegory is not particularly good or well thought out. The actual thing that makes Detroit Become Human enjoyable to the people that like it is the emotional storytelling of its character arcs. Like, I really like, you know, Kara's whole family. I love Connor and Hank's story, and Marcus and Carl's, and that is what makes it an enjoyable game. It's not in any way a novel take on the metaphor of android rights, you know? Completely unrelated thing, you realized recently at some point your missed Switch friends got wiped? Jeez, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I'll be happy to send our friend codes along again. Star Wars has the most believable robot ecosystem. To be fair, it's probably true. At least of the most popular sci-fi franchises around, because, like, it would make sense that they would be more complex of an ecosystem than just all humanoid. Anyway, hot take. Heavy Rain has aged horribly, and there's so many aspects of that game that are, like, actively deeply uncomfortable to watch, especially on a personal level. So, like, I can't say that I would recommend it. I'm a picnicker, my boyfriend is a camper. So, like, you go out and set out lunch, and then he stays overnight in a tent, and you go home? Is that what happens here? David Cage is a hack. Yeah, I agree, Gleebuff. I don't... Look, the guy talks a lot about maturity in games without considering the fact that, like, a lot of mainstream gaming is inaccessible to wider audiences for a wider variety of reasons than just, like, not emulating cinema enough. The concept of why a lot of games don't appeal to an audience wider than the gaming genre is because actually appealing to groups that don't play games regularly requires a game to be incredibly accessible to newbies of the medium, something that Quantic Dream games just straight up are not with their abundance of QuickTime events. So, like, that's already a problem right there, right? Press X to Sean! Sean! At least it doesn't go into Indigo Children. Let's not even get started on pseudoscience. I am too tired for pseudoscience discussions here. You're not even gonna move, are you? Yes, yes, your girlfriend told me that. Let's get some more EXP on our Ivysaur. As I say that, he releases a Squirtle. RIP. Alright. Probably gonna go get an abundance of Great Balls once we're done with the Bill thing, and do some catching to get Squirtle and Charmander. Even though I'm not entirely sure if we'll have them on our team, because I kind of want to have a Gyarados. Same energy as the ability to meow on command in Stray. But in Stray, it's like purposefully humorous. Whereas in Heavy Rain, it becomes disturbingly apparent that, like, they did not think through how silly it is to repeatedly yell the same few voice clips. The voice acting direction is just straight up bad. I don't think the actors are necessarily bad, because it's a problem across a lot of early Quantic Dream titles. But, like, the vocal direction is not good. Not to mention the glitch. Yeah, where you can just scream Sean the entire game. Oh my god. That's not getting into, like, the actual themes of the game, or spoilery things about who the killer is, and the way that the game tries to set up the twists, or the fact that they cut out a huge portion of the plot shortly before release, and it shows. It's just got some problems, my dude. It really do. You can't hear Stray without the Wolf's Rain theme playing in your head. The Heavy Rain, some of the VAs are pretty bad. That's fair. Like, probably a better example of what I'm referencing then, because I still think the vocal direction in Heavy Rain is bad, is like Beyond Two Souls, where they have, I believe, Elliot Page and Willem Dafoe. And both of them are excellent actors, but the direction is awful. And frankly, even bad voice actors can do okay enough work if the direction is alright. Oh man, I want Super Fang. Cut the target HP in half. Get that over to tackle. Magic powers from bisexuality. Man, what is our chat this evening? We're a little off the rails today. Also, I think we might need to do some catch combos to get our Eevee training items in this game, because you need to do those with candy from catch combos. And we got, like, no catch combos, aside from to get this Bulbasaur, or now Ivysaur. Crib. Are we ever on the rails? That's fair. You coded a life sim instead of sleeping. It's alright. I'm not very functional of a human either. Non-functional people are always welcome here. I walked like 6 kilometers today though, so that was healthy. Mostly played some Pokemon Go while I did that, but like that was a good break and it was healthy. So, yeah. And I got close to hatching one of those 12k eggs, which are evil. Your friend has many cute Pokemon, you're jealous. Alright. Being on the rails implies going straight. Okay, I see the joke. Roller coaster time? Yeah. Last Haley has an oddish. Okay, this isn't the grandest of matchups on our end, but we could just, you know, do this kind of oh, right, oddish. Anyway, chat, did I mention I'm so tired I can't freaking remember what I'm doing today? Or type matchups. Or Pokemon types, apparently. Leech Seed doesn't affect grass types? When did that... Was that always a thing? Probably. Alright. Yeah, we're not. Wow. Okay. Do I know that much about Pokemon battling? Apparently not. Or my brain's just really tired. Leech Seed thing was Gen 7. That's probably why I don't remember it, because I don't think I've played a lot of post-Gen 7 as of late. This Oddish is at like +4 attack, but it's still hilariously pretty weak. It's a little sad. Okay, that makes sense, because, like, I distinctly remember many times in my childhood that Leech Seed should have worked. So I'm not going completely mad. Because it felt like that for a second there. Fire Emblem Engage seems like really fun though. Does that one shot? No? Great. We're gonna use Payday for some extra Great Ball money. Alright. Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon were fun, but they were a few years ago now. There were more years ago than I think any of us would care to admit, considering the fact that X and Y came out in 2013 and it's currently 2022. These games are almost 10 years old. They don't feel that old, but then I remember I was in high school when they came out, and then they start to feel a bit old. And Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon came out when I was in college, which is a more disturbing thought than X and Y being that old, now that I think about it. Okay, so lures are weird in this game. They're an item definitely ported over from, they're an item that's technically ported over from Go, but they're more akin to something like a Sweet Scent. It does make rare Pokemon spawns more common, so if you're looking for, like, a Bulbasaur and you don't want to do a catch combo, which we kind of want to, because we're a little bit, underpowered right now, from the looks of things. Aw, the first games you paired versions together with Kissy Face for it. That's sweet. I like Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, for the record. I still think Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon realistically probably could have just been DLC. The Ultra Wormhole thing could have just been DLC. Hiya, I'm a Pokemon. No, I mean, I'm Bill. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemon fanatic. Oh boy, the jokes my chat's about to make. What's with that skeptical look? I'm not joshing you, lady. I screwed up an experiment and got combined with a Pokemon. So how about it? Help me out here. Sure, I guess. I'm gonna climb inside the teleporter so you run the cell separation system for me. Bill has gone full scaly. Oh, God. You can do it from that PC over there. If you're gonna do it for me, right? Don't leave me hanging. I'm counting on you, lady. Alright, well, I have a name, and it's Hubris. The hubris to play God. The screen says something about a teleporter. Oh, we can't even read, can we? Well, I should get up in there. Don't mess this up, okay? He started the cell separation system on the teleporter. I'm impressed this kid can read that at age 10. If he was fully turned into a Pokemon, why can he still talk? Gen 1 lore is weird, my dude. Eevee, don't get that close. Phil. Why is the fact that this is a thing that can happen never brought up again? Yeah, it's a really nice Bill model, surprisingly enough. Why did you do this? Yeehaw! Thanks, lady, I owe you one. Hey, you got your Pokemon box right there in your bag. Good job. If you ever catch too many Pokemon and your box gets full, send some of those Pokemon to Professor Oak. I bet he'd be mighty thankful. Oh, look at me. I'd forget my own head if it weren't attached. I should do something to thank you, too. You did save me, after all. Here. Maybe this'll do. You got some SS tickets from Bill. The cruise ship, the SS Anne, pulls into the port in Vermilion City. They invited me to some party on board, but I can't stand fancy gatherings. Why don't you go instead of me? I love that he's got a frickin' pen in his pocket. Such a nerdy little detail. You gonna explain why you did any of this, Bill? Why did you turn yourself into a Nidorino? Exactly. Was that even your Nidorino, or was that a wild Nidorino? Bill is a researcher mood, kinda. But why do this? This is what happens when you're a researcher, but instead of getting your funding from like government grants or universities, all of your funding comes from the fact that you designed the Pokemon storage system and everybody has to pay licensing fees to you in perpetuity. You have the free time to do this. Sarah, what do you think about this shit? The shocked face. Serotonin was completely surprised that Bill emerged from the smoke. And she gets purrs. No more pets? Okay. We done. You wonder what the Linux equivalent for Pokemon storage boxes is? That's a great question. It's crammed full of Pokemon books. What you up to here, Bill? Bill's Pokemon sighting reports. Which one do you want to see? Number 144. Oh! So this gives new players how to find Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres if they're actually exploring the world enough. That's a really, really nice detail, actually, not gonna lie. Here I am at Seafoam Islands in my search for Pokemon I've never seen before. I came across some rapids underground that were too fast to swim across. I was exploring that area when suddenly I was hit by a blast of freezing cold. Yeah, the animations are really cute. It was as if I was stuck in a blizzard. It got so cold I began to black out. As my consciousness faded, I saw a pair of shiny wings over the waves. Could that have been the legendary Pokemon Articuno? When I came to, I was lying on the ground outside the cave for some reason. I need to practice my swimming so that next time I can capture Articuno for sure. Alright. So you need surf for that, is what it's saying. Here I am at the abandoned power plant in my search for Pokemon I've never seen before. I had no idea you could reach this place by swimming from that spot on Route 10. This is just Bill's diary that we're invading right now. As I was exploring, one of my Pokeballs lying around suddenly attacked me. It made a huge explosion and knocked me out, but I do remember seeing some jagged-looking wings as I blacked out. How is Bill not dead? A Voltorb blew up in his face. Could that have been the legendary Pokemon Zapdos? When I came to, I found myself laying outside the power plant. As soon as I become capable to withstand those explosions, I'm going back to catch Zapdos. Once I can handle being blown up. Okay. Here I am at Victory Road in my search for Pokemon I've never seen before. It seems you can't get very far without doing something about the stone walls in the way. As I was exploring the caves, I saw the most beautiful Pokemon. It was so beautiful that I got overwhelmed and passed out. I love that of all the legendary birds, the one that didn't hurt him was Moltres. He was just... and this is a little confusing, and along with the Bill, you get over their theories. He thinks Moltres is so beautiful he passed out. What the fuck is Bill doing over here? Could it have been the legendary Pokemon Moltres? When I came to, I was all alone. Next time, I've got to stay conscious so I can capture Moltres before. Are you sure that's like, you know, you thinking it's hot? Or do you think that might be, I don't know, narcolepsy, Bill? What's the thought? Cruise ship pulls into port in Vermilion City. They invited me to some party. I can't stand fancy gatherings. Okay, go with a friend or something. Does he sleep on this couch? It really looks that way. Oh man, this is such a well-designed little space. Alright, well, we're through with dealing with the strange person that is Bill. I'm gonna save and fight this, this lady, I think. This area is popular for dates. I am a proudly independent coach trainer at a date spot. I'll let you know I'm pretty strong. Want me to battle you? Yes. Anyway, what were we on about before we reached Bill? I don't remember. Amala has a notch. Okay. I think I'm gonna seed it. Leech seed it, that is. So yeah, unsurprisingly for those of you who've ever played a Gen 1 game before, the legendary birds are exactly where you think they'd be. Also, Seismic Toss just tossed us up from, like, the east coast of the US for some reason. Interesting animation. Yeah, I think we're gonna get knocked out by this thing. I could take advantage of Leech Seed and get a swap in. I mean, it's not Gen 5 where there's specific music if you're at low health. The only problem with that is it overrides, like, boss music. Which, I mean... what if I wanted to listen to the Getsis drums? Huh? What then? There we go. What was I even talking about? Bill's a bit of a strange one. Alright, good. Money for Great Balls. I haven't had fun like that in a long time. Take this. Seismic Toss. Alright, thank you. TM15 is for Seismic Toss. It deals damage equal to the level of the Pokemon that uses the move. That's a good one. Good to have. Let's head ourselves back to heal and buy some Great Balls to go get that Charmander. And then I think we'll be good for a bit. Also, yes, I see that Pokeball item up there. I'll get it in a second, I promise. I panic every time I look at the grass expecting like a shiny to show up, even though I know that odds are not high. New Monkey Island's coming in 5 games. Yeah, now you mentioned pre-ordering it, I think, Dusty? I don't think I'm gonna have the time to play it right now, but it certainly looks interesting. There's so many games coming out that I want to play. Like, my winter gaming schedule is all full up, and that's not even getting to the fact that, like, in summer we're getting a Wonderful Life remake. And not only that, they're letting you be gay if you want. And for the first time in any Story of Seasons game, and any of the farming games I've played, frankly, you can actually play as a non-binary character. Which even Stardew doesn't let you do, so I'll give them some serious credit for that. I appreciate it. Okay, I guess we're going to be having a Bellsprout chain from the look of it. Special defense, I'll take it. I think our Bulbasaur might be stuck down. Yeah, we're definitely making a Bellsprout chain to get a Squirtle. Because that's a lot of Bellsprouts. I forgot to buy Pokeballs. Oh, it's fine. Like, new? Yeah, it is a new game. Does this game have a secret item behind the house in this town? Which house? I think we already got one from behind some guy's house. God, I hate the feeling of the momentum of throwing Pokeballs here. I'm so not used to it. Alright, let's get our catch combo started. Bellsprout. Stay. Damn it. And red and blue. Yeah, we saw the rare candy last time. We might actually need to buy some Great Balls. Okay. And red and blue. Yeah, it's in the same spot here. Unsurprisingly, I suppose. Our first Pokemon team is really starting to come into their prime a little bit here with their second stage evolutions. Similar to Yellow, obviously, our Eevee cannot evolve. Neither can, you know, the Pikachu if you're playing Let's Go Pikachu. Pidgeotto's data. This Pokemon is full of vitality. It constantly flies around large territory in search of its prey. Also, yes, catch combos do increase your shiny odds in this game. I always get freaked out because, like, the it's small or it's huge sparkles around the Pokemon you try to catch make me think that they're shiny sparkles every single time. Two of our Pokemon are now teenagers. Yes, they are. Good for Kloofs. Growing up. They're not baby Pokemon anymore. Also, yes, you get a shit ton of experience from catch combos, frankly. It's definitely better than battling trainers in terms of getting you. I need a Bellsprout, not a Venonat. Unless you're blue, at which point you can stay. Did I not start a Bellsprout chain well enough here? I get 3 Bellsprouts in a row, and now we get everything that isn't a Bellsprout that can spawn in the area. Meow, Pidgey. What even is the Bellsprout rate for here? Ah, there's one. Okay. That was rude. Let's see. Aside from that in the direct, like, obviously I'm down for farming games. Obviously I'm down for, Fire Emblem Engage. As silly as it looks, I think it's gonna be a fun time. And I'm down for silly things that are a fun time. Always. I'm gonna have to wait for something here to despawn to get more Bellsprouts for our chain. God damn it. It's all Psyducks all the way down. Should have done a Psyduck chain. I mean, if a blue Psyduck shows up, then we'll catch it, obviously. There we go. It's huge! I think the funniest I've seen of this game was when they did a playthrough of this at Summer Games Done Quick. And, like, they caught a shiny in the middle of the speedrun in the Pokémon Mansion. Here, I'll spoil you with it. Have a raspberry. Will that make you happy? It did not, in fact, make it happy. About 2 raspberries. Come on, 2 raspberries gotta make you happy. I would love to get 30 Tauros in the Safari Zone as a meme. But, the Safari Zone is not here to my memory. It's the place where you can transfer in Pokemon from Pokemon Go. But only Gen 1 Pokemon and Melmetal. I don't have a Melmetal in Pokemon Go, even though I've owned this game for, like, years. And I should have a Melmetal by now, but I'm so slow at the special research tasks in that game. We can theoretically at some point catch 30 Tauros around that area though, but it's not quite the same as Our Magikarp is slowly getting towards the point where she will be powerful. Catch combo 6. So yeah, if you get a catch combo over 30, that I think is the highest shiny odds you can get in this game. Even so, it's not like the easiest shiny hunting method in the series. There's certainly other games where the odds can be ridiculously higher, or games like Legends Arceus where it's a lot easier to check Pokemon spawns. And even in some capacities in Arceus, it seems like you can change which Pokemon is shiny by either saving and reloading the game and having the Pokemon spawn change but keep the shiny value, which has happened once or twice for someone who turned a Graveler into a Zubat, which was impressive. Or if you change it from day to night and it's a nighttime spawn or a daytime spawn, it will retain shininess. So, also that game's really easy to shiny hunt in part because of the mass outbreaks being super easy, but also because You can literally just fly around a huge open world map even faster than you can in this game. And you can get a shiny charm pretty easy, since you don't need to have 2 versions of the game. So it's probably the easiest game to shiny hunt in. I want a Bellsprout, please. This was a little easier in Viridian Forest because there was more grass. Here there's not as much grass. There's one. Okay. Can you get out of the way, please, Mr. Pidgey? I'm trying to go catch a Bellsprout. Bye. There won't be an episode banned in the US. No, we will not have the Safari Zone Warden. I still think the funniest thing to me is the confusion that a lot of Japanese designers have about, like, clown Pokemon or clown designs being seen as creepy in to a lot of people in the US. Oh good, we got some Eevee training candy. Which basically replaces the regular Eevee training in this game, is different types of Pokemon give out different candy types when you get higher catch combos. So if you're determined to Eevee train, you just need to catch like a shit ton of whatever Pokemon gives out whatever stat you're trying to buff. Because the higher the combo, the better the candy you get. We are indeed Eevee training. We should be careful in the Safari Zone. Someone might use their neutral special on us. Don't be silly. Joker's not in this game. Admittedly, that's also a game I own on multiple platforms as Strikers. I think that's this thing's runaway. Alright, so unfortunate news. Pokemon running away from you does break your catch combo. Alright, fine, I'll go buy Great Balls like a normal person, so I'm not here all night. Maybe we'll chain Psyduck or something instead of Bellsprout, because I think they're slightly easier to catch. What a jerk. What a mean Bellsprout that was. Where's the Pokemon? It's down here. We can't go around that building, I guess. Rip Rude Spout. Yeah, it was a rude Bellsprout. We'll get more money from the gym. Don't worry about it. We even have a nugget to sell. And a pearl. And Stardust. Okay, we can afford to battle using purely Great Balls from now on. Also, yes, if you want infinite Pokeballs, if you get a high enough catch combo, you can just sell the excess candy that you get. Alright. It's a lot of Great Balls. Surely this is enough Great Balls that they'll stop hating me up on that route and we can get ourselves a Squirtle sometime this evening. Alright. Ivysaur has trouble keeping up with us compared to Bulbasaur. Kinda don't want to do a Venonat combo. They jump around a lot. Meow. Side up, please. Pidgey. More meow. I could take revenge on all Bellsprout kind. You guys want to take revenge on all Bellsprouts? Because I kind of wanted to. Alright, listen here, you little jerk. This is because your friend refused to help me get a Squirtle. You object to taking revenge on all Bellsprout kind. This patch of grass is in fact mocking us, I think. That's okay. This is, we're not speedrunning. We don't have to worry about catching specific Pokemon. Yeah, see? Our catch combo got reset because that jerk ran away. Alright. We're not taking revenge. We're just catching every single Bellsprout we come across until we get a Squirtle. I mean, at least we'll be getting over the requirement to get ourselves a Charmander in a bit, so chat better be thinking of Charmander and Squirtle names. And we'll be, certainly leveled for Misty. Perhaps over-leveled by the time we're done here. Are we being raided? Hello! Thank you, Proxy Rops and Pixie Girlfriend. Very nice to meet you. I love your cute little emotes. Thanks for coming in! We are just doing a catch combo to get a Squirtle to show up, before we go fight Misty. How you guys doing tonight? Oh, there's a Pidgey over there. I was like, what is over in that grass? Now a Psyduck shows up. Alright, Bellsprout, please. For our catch combo. How long are these Pidgey gonna fly around? You propose Habanera for the Charmander? That is a good name for a Charmander. We have our own cow emote, but comparatively it does seem a little morbid that it's named Beef. No, you are a regular meow. Where did Bellsprout go now? It's okay. What else is going on around here? How did your stream go, by the way? Hope it went alright. Yes, I know, I hear that you are here, Mr. Bellsprout, and I'm ignoring you to read my chat, so you're very upset about that. There we go. Excellent, not bad. I'm no good at the catching mechanics still. I know they're very basic, but also, you know, stream setups and trying to do motion controls are always kind of an adventure. At least it's not like it would be if this came out on the Wii in like 2005, or not 2005, in like 2008. That's a more accurate date for when it might have come out on the Wii. Okay, I guess we're running away from this Pidgey. Let's see. Oh, there's a Bellsprout over to the left. was more in that direct too. Like Pikmin 4 was a good announcement. Tears of the Kingdom is a very interesting name for a Zelda game. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing what it does with kind of the mechanics that were laid out so well in the previous game. Teeny Sprout, a very small Bellsprout. We got a new record for the smallest Bellsprout we've caught in our ironic hunt to find a Squirtle. Watch us get a Chansey before we get a Squirtle. That would be pretty typical Pika luck. 3 Meowths. Go home, little cats. There we go. The odds are Chansey at best. Oh my god. More of the bad puns in my chat. Does anyone else have kind of a morbid curiosity to watch Morbius? Like, morbid curiosity of what the movie is actually about more than actually watching the entire movie, admittedly. Also morbid curiosity of what Matt Smith is like in that film. Because the guy is a good actor, all things considered. I'm watching a show currently that I very much like his performance in so far. And then he's in Morbius. The duality of casting managers. Bellsprout. No Bellsprout, only Psyduck. I came here wanting the Psyducks initially. Aww, the little animation where it grabs its little head. Morbid. Yeah, morbid curiosity. You know, to see what all its morbing time is about. Admittedly, I could just go look up what scenes he's in on, like, YouTube or something. And then not have to watch the entirety of Morbius, which... You know, I'm not the hugest fan of myself, but I don't think I hate myself that much to sit through the entirety of Morbius. When you first saw the title, you thought of Morpheus from The Matrix, and you were disappointed it wasn't a Matrix spin-off about Lawrence Fishburne's character. Fair. A part of you wants to experience it too, but you're gonna need some gin. Maybe if I was among friends, and those friends had some alcohol, and I had a lot of popcorn, because I don't really drink, then I could watch it. I used to go to the movies a lot, and I didn't like everything I saw, but popcorn does make everything better. Swift? What do we have right now? I'd rather have Payday in this game right now, I think. And while Swift is good for never missing, I think I'd rather have Quick Attack utility. There's another one. Is there a Pokemon we can name McWhalen? I don't know. I guess maybe a Lapras? Because Wailord isn't in this game, and that would be like the Pokemon to name McWhalen. Also, Proxyrops, sorry I missed the follow. My sound alerts haven't been working in a while. But thank you very much for following. I appreciate it. The town you currently live in, the local theater, has good butter popcorn. I do not live in a town with a movie theater, because the town I live in right now is tiny. But the nearby movie theater in a mall is one of those dine-in theaters complete with a bar. And having actual food and potentially alcohol at a film can make most films enjoyable. But I always used to go with my mom because we liked going to the theater together. I might go see Avatar when it's out. And I do... Yes! Squirtle! There it is! Hello! Oh, we've been looking everywhere for you! Notifications have been weird recently, plus I'm catching the Pokemon. Yeah, I'm kind of focused in on the sounds from the Switch, so it can be a little hard for me to hear the sound alerts as easily. And they have been a little weird lately. It's probably something in my settings that I messed up that I just need to fix up in OBS. I'm sure I can poke around and get that in the screen. Squirtle, please don't be a jerk. You're about to skate to the closest polka stop to get your daily streak. Nice, nice. It's been messing you the last couple weeks, not telling you when people follow. Yeah, it showed up like a few minutes after you did it, I think. But I also think if it played a sound for me, I might have missed it in the middle of all the Pokemon cries. But we did get a Squirtle. So, chat, Squirtle names, potentially? He's a turtle, but also a squirrel, like an Inkling as a kid, but a squid. Yay, our Magikarp can attack now, too. Squirtle's data will be added to the Pokedex. Shoots water at prey while in the water. Very descriptive. Withdraws into its shell when in danger. Scrimbo. Is this our Blorbo, the Squirtle? Sure. Why not? Scrimbo is a fun name. Open Pokemon box. Okay, hold. I think we can afford to, you know, send some of our non-Bowie, no, not you, Bellsprouts to the professor. Help with your research. 14 Bellsprout. Good. Mighty Candy XL. I appreciate it. A great aid to your work, Keybrist. Do you keep sending more? No. No more sending. I just want to nickname our Squirtle to Scrimbo. Because we're doing Tumblr speak tonight, I guess. And we can go get Habanero, the Charmander in a sec. Man, chat, you always come up with the most interesting names. You made me play through the entirety as SMT Nocturne named Beef, which definitely alters the intensity of that game a bit. Blorbo. Oh man, now I'm torn. I'm not good at raising Pokemon. Holy shit! Wait, chat, I think this is actually another anime reference. Like, the first anime reference was the Bulbasaur lady who's healing up Pokemon where Ash got his Bulbasaur, right? This is a reference to that asshole kid who abandoned his Charmander, isn't it? I feel sorry for my Charmander because it's not getting stronger. So I want to give it a better trainer than me. Are you interested? The number of Pokemon you've caught is 51. I want you to have this Charmander. Will you take it? You know what? We'll name this one Habanero. Ditto is a Blorbo. Because Ditto can be any of our Blorbos. No matter what Blorbo is our Blorbo. Whether it's Joker from Persona or frickin' Jonathan Harker from Dracula. Which is a lot of people's Blorbos these days. At least this dude doesn't leave them. That's true. He's a better trainer than that asshole from the anime because he did rehome the Charmander properly. It's a little Charmander. The flame at the tip of its tail makes a sound as it turns. You can only hear it in quiet places. It's so cute. All the Gen 1 starter designs are so cute. Oh, hello, little guy. Your name will be after a pepper. You know, habanero would be a really good Fuecoco name. Also, I managed to get myself a Celesteela today in Pokemon Go. So for some reason, they made Kartana exclusive to the Northern Hemisphere and Celesteela exclusive to the Southern Hemisphere. Getting a Pokemon Go player from the Southern Hemisphere to get me into a raid has been challenging, given time zone shenanigans, mainly. Because it's an English-speaking server, so most of the people who would be joining would be from Australia or New Zealand. Yeah. I think you get the point. Okay, not a shiny. Good. I think we're decently leveled to start going towards Misty. We're 19 to 21. We'll heal up and head into the gym. Sound good, chat? So we can start what is ostensibly the open world exploration part of Let's Go, because none of the HMs are locked behind badges anymore. Meaning we could go fight Blaine next, and that would be fine. Or we could completely ignore gym badges and try to go catch legendaries with only Great Balls. It's a lot of freedom. You can't joke because 0 is your current Blurbo. This is the nice AU for the a-hole in the anime. Can we name a cubone Akechi? Yeah, I knew you were gonna ask that. Of course we can name a cubone Akechi. What do you take me for? Someone who wouldn't make morbid jokes about my Borbo? We're gonna be in Tumblr speak the rest of the night. I hope you're ready for it. But yeah, I've been doing pretty okay in Pokemon Go so far. Well, lately. I've been playing since launch. I also think the design of this gym is rather nice. Yo! Champ in the making! Misty, the gym leader of Cerulean City Gym, is a powerful trainer. You'll need a Pokemon of at least level 15 if you want to challenge this gym. Another reason why Nuzlockes in this game are incredibly challenging. Show me a Pokemon of at least level 15. I got a level 19 Ivysaur. Impressive! I see you have a Pokemon that's at least level 15. In that case, head in and good luck. So yeah, ironically, the things that are set up to make sure kids don't, like, soft lock themselves in this game make challenge runs pretty hard. Especially some, like, catch 50 Pokemon. Also, I love the animation of the gym trainers just diving. Yes. Every time we play a game, we need to make something Pika's Blurbo. Alright, I'm okay with that. I do quite care for my Blurbo. He's my comfort character who hasn't experienced a day of comfort in his life. We'll use some of our candies on Jub Jub before we fight Misty. Also, yes, this game does in fact have the friendship mechanic introduced in Gen 6, as we just saw very briefly there for a moment. Which I was surprised by. I wasn't expecting that, outside of maybe the Eevee. Can't say it's unappreciated, though. Why not the one with the dead mom? Oh, chat. Do you have anything not evil to suggest today while you're at all that? Me? I'm a beautiful girl who glides on the water. Friendship and affection are fun mechanics. They add stuff to the RNG that doesn't feel like BS for once. Like, a lot of, you thought your McWhalen suggestion was pretty not evil. That's true. Shelter. Hello, buddy. I don't know why I forgot Shelter was a Gen 1 Pokemon for a bit there. Ice Shard. Well, at least the gym trainers here have brains, I suppose. You do the same thing with Paris all the time? What do you do with Paris? Name them in some capacity, I assume? Level 20. Level 20 should be pretty okay for Misty, even with my very tired lack of Pokemon skill. I like the mural in the background, very reminiscent of the anime and very cute. Oh, you forget Paris is a Gen 1 Pokemon. That's fair. There's always Pokemon that you can forget what gen it's in. I've heard very commonly that people forget that Togepi is a Gen 2 Pokemon because it shows up like halfway through the Gen 1 anime, even though it doesn't show up until the Gen 2 games. Similarly, I think Munchlax can confuse some people because it is in some Gen 3 games. Specifically Mystery Dungeon, and I think it shows up in Gale of Darkness. So, like, I could see someone becoming confused because Munchlax was introduced so early, even though it's technically not catchable in a main series game until Gen 4, and even there, with the Honey Tree mechanics, it's so hard to get a Munchlax. You always confuse Gen 5 and Gen 6 Pokemon. I don't know if I do Gen 5 and Gen 6 Pokemon as much, because, well, Black and White 1 at least have that going in their favor, that they will get you familiar with the Gen 5 roster. Let's see. Heal up before Misty, save before we fight the gym leader, hope we don't get confused. Just got back from the park, and when did it start getting this cold? I don't know, it's been very recent, I think. I took a walk this afternoon to get my, hearts with my buddy in Pokemon Go. And, yeah, I was starting to feel the cool autumn breeze slipping in as I was walking around the neighborhood. You love certain Gen 5 Pokemon enough to remember them. Gen 5 does have some very memorable designs, and I do love Zorua. I actually do like the Vanillite line, even though I know it's kind of infamous. I think it's very cute. Okay, we're saving, and then we're gonna go fight Misty. Allow you to wear clothing you actually like since the first time since June. You saw turkeys in the courtyard of the building. Yeah. Northeast Fall is quite nice. Also, that means I can go apple picking soon and make some applesauce. And can some apple butter. Because I can things like a ridiculous amount. Hey, you're a new face. What's your policy on Pokemon? What's your approach? I use the Pokemon I like. Because they're cute. What is competitive battling your skill? My policy for battle is an all-out offensive with water-type Pokemon. Misty, the world-famous beauty, is your host. My sweet Pokemon are ready. Are you? I also really like her model and character design here. It looks really nice. Honestly, like, most, if not all of the character designs in this game are nice. That's one thing that's been pretty consistently strong across all the gens, not just the Gen 8 Pokemon games or the Gen 7 games, but across the Switch in general, the human character designs have been really nice in the Switch Pokemon games. Even just the updated ones for this game. Also, I love that they gave her Psyduck. Look at the background. The Krabby on the left is absolutely lost in the sauce. Where's the Krabby? Oh, I see it now. You're right. Alright, we can handle this. I believe in you, Jub Jub. Don't get confused, please. Oh, Skull! This was a kid's game. I might Leech Seed, then Potion. If we get burned, though, I'm gonna swap and use the Leech Seed damage. Insert joke about Mr. Krabs fan game. I don't know if I'm allowed to joke about that on Twitch, but I know exactly what you're referring to. We're gonna heal up to full, we're gonna Leech Seed and Vine Whip our way to victory, and then I think we'll be good with Misty and good to explore the rest of Kanto as we please, Jet. And Jub Jub is thrilled to bits with being healed up. Please don't burn. Shit. Okay, well... Oh! Jub Jub healed its burn with sheer determination. Not shit. Jub Jub's a god. Make sure you talk to the tamer. I did. I got one of the moves for Eevee. Oh, you mean after the battle, don't you? It burned again! Fine, Misty. Oh my god, Jub Jub healed the burn twice. What are the odds of that, actually? I don't know, but I haven't seen a Pokemon do it twice in one battle. Jub Jub really loves us, chat. Fucking metal Jub Jub. How dare I make you think about that? Sorry about that. You're the one that said the Krabby was lost in the sauce. Swift? Okay, I think she might be out of skulls, actually. There we go. All of our party, including Cheez-It, who leveled up. Crunch is good. Crunch, Overbite, probably. Good job, Cheez-It. Wow, you're too much. And we got enough for like 10 Great Balls. Alright, you can have a Cascade badge to show that you beat me. Little tail high five. Crunch is better bite, that's true. Jub Jub is filled with determination. Got a Cascade badge from Misty. A Cascade badge makes Pokemon up to level 30 from other trainers listen to you. Also, you can have my favorite TM. Yeah, I noticed that it was your favorite TM. TM29. Teaches the Pokemon the move Scald. Use it on a Pokemon that lives in water. Alright. That is... I don't think Jub Jub can fit on the walkway. But that's Misty. So does the tamer in the center now give us HMs, or is it just the super powerful moves? Yeah, as I mentioned, I think the updates of the character designs in this game are really nice. They're reminiscent of the anime and manga in a really enjoyable way. And like, all of the character models and animations look really satisfying. You haven't seen my favorite of the updated designs yet. I think I'm okay for now. I will be back, though, probably to switch out our movesets as we go around. Because the Eevee moves are pretty overpowered. Big shock. They wanted to make your starter baby super powerful. Though Jub-Jub's the best. Jub-Jub is cheerily following us as we make our way out into the continued game. Hey! Give me back my Pokeball! Scare it off! Oh, how could it do such a thing? I need to keep an eye on this house! Get back here! Well, now we can escape town! Bye-bye! Squirtle Squad. Just the Eevee moves. Bouncy Bubble's your favorite. Yeah, I got Bouncy Bubble. It's my favorite as well. The Eevee Water-type Mega Drain. V? Uh-oh. Someone robbed this place with a Kangaskhan from the look of it. Eevee, do not steal their last raspberry. Good Eevee. Request we name a Squirtle kanji. That would be a good name for the Squirtle Squad Squirtle. You also like the fairy move you get from later. I don't remember the name of the fairy move, but I agree. But yeah, I did get the bubble. Look at what Team Rocket have done to my house. And they stole my TM, the one that can teach Pokemon like Mankey and Sandshrew the move Dig. So, fun fact about this house. Every Pokemon game recently tends to have some hint at what's coming in the future. Like back in Oras, there was a poster of a Alolan Executor in the Lily Cove Museum. And up in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, I think there was a Toxtricity poster in the Game Freak headquarters. Take a look at this guy's calendar. Doesn't that look a hell of a lot like the UK and Ireland? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a subtle reference to Galar, actually, which is neat. It is weird that the only exit to town is either by cutting down a tree or through a hole in the wall of this guy's house. Also, I should talk to, you know, this lady and see if she's okay before we go. You good? You're just smiling blankly at your broken table. Team Rocket must be trying to dig their way into something no good. Oh dear. Hello? Hey, stay out! This is not your yard! Me? I'm an innocent bystander. Don't you believe me? No, I don't believe you. I know why I'm giving you an accent now, but you got character, bud. Mr. Team Rocket Grunt with no name. You would become a recurring NPC if this was a tabletop game. Cerulean doesn't want to interact with the rest of the region. I'm just gonna seed ya. Keep our health up. Lovely. Now let's get that stab bonus. Super thing. Ooh, it missed. I feel a little bad for this guy's Raticate. At least it's doing better than a certain other Raticate of infamy in these games. Reminds you of Satsuki. Yes, the random Team Rocket grunt that became a recurring NPC. Stop, I give up, I'll leave quietly. Okay, I'll return the TM I stole. I better get moving. Bye! He's so upset. Hey, do you want your TM back? Or can I keep it? Oh, you retrieve the TM. Thank you very much. You can keep that, though. I've decided to take my time training Diglett to have them learn Dig on that way. Oh, so there actually is dialogue if you go try to return the stolen item. That's... I wasn't expecting that, but I'm pleasantly surprised by it. Okay, we can't go this way yet. Let's check out our town map real quick. Alright, so we can't go this way to Rock Tunnel yet, but we can try to go down towards Saffron. We should get ourselves to Vermilion to get cut, because that'll open up quite a bit. Go get that item in the middle there. Putting random encounter grass here isn't as much of a deterrent in a game where you can see things to get down to the daycare. Not that the daycare is as useful here. Because this game doesn't, you know, have breeding in it. Oh wow, you assumed they wouldn't have bothered. Yeah, that was nice. It was the same in red and blue. I'm kind of surprised they bothered. Hey there! The name's Mr. Hyper. Listen closely now, my young friend. If you ever achieve the title of champion, be sure to come back here and see me. Oh, I think this is the Hyper training guy. So this guy will train you up for IVs. Train up your IVs after you've become champion. There's something mildly morbid about putting a Ditto beanbag in the daycare, but I guess there isn't breeding in this game, so it's a little less so. It could be weirder. It's a nod to Ditto, I guess. I'm on guard duty, and I take my duty very seriously. But gee, am I ever thirsty. I wish I had some tea to drink. Oh, hold on there, kid. I'm afraid I can't let you pass through here. So we can't get a Saffron. Where's that weird tunnel? Right there. Oh, hey, it's our rival. You want to fight? Oh, hey, Hubris. Seems like we can't pass through the gate here. But the underground path should take us to Vermilion City. It's a bit dark and spooky, though. Huh? Hold still for one sec, Hubris. I was wondering what the sparkly thing was. This was stuck in your hair. A revive. How did a revive get in her hair? Thanks, my dude. Revives can heal Pokemon that have been knocked out in battle. I have a few extra, so here, take some of mine too. I'll take it. We're not doing a Nuzlocke, so we can revive as much as we want. Maybe those will help you when you take on the next gym. Are those SS tickets you have? Here, take one. You gave my dude one of your SS tickets. Hey, are you sure I can have this? You know I'm definitely going, right? Where'd you get this anyway? You got it from that talking Pokemon! Oh, what? It was a person after all. Oh, I guess that's good to hear. What's a fursuit? Hey, just forget about that whole thing, okay? I think I'll press on ahead. See you there. My dude is 98% friend and 2% rival. Yeah, he's the friendliest of the friendly rivals. When my Pokemon's on my shoulder, it will let me know with its tail when there's an item on the ground nearby. Come, Jub Jub. We are taking the underground walking path. Wants to venture farther ahead as soon as possible. Jub wants to go speed running, not shiny hunting. Repel. God, this place is nostalgic to Leaf Green and Fire Red back in my childhood. Back when I was a wee youngin'. The lure. I'll take it. The lighting's not great in Underground Path. People drop a lot of things down there, I hear. Yes, that they do. I have shiny hunted on this route before. It burned me. I tried to get a shiny Vulpix, but after getting my catch combo up above 50, all I got was a shiny Pidgey. You'll battle me like a real gentleman, I'm sure. Gentlemen give out lots of money though, so that's good in this game. You can hear the nostalgic music in your brain. Mood. Alright. You're just gonna keep quick attacking forever? Are you gonna quick attack again? Let me guess. Oh, yeah, right, that's right. He's one of the rich people that uses full restores on their level 16 Pokemon. Buddy, there are some things that are excessive. That is what we call excessive. You were shining hunting Vulpix, you never found a shiny, but perfect IVs. Perfect IVs is still nice. I don't even think I got a perfect IV one. I did get a shiny Pidgey though, so I got a shiny out of it. In the end of the day, it could be a hell of a lot worse than a shiny. Could've gotten nothing. We'll move our Sarah up front. Who's there? Quit listening in on us! Never. Camper Ricky. Well, Camper Ricky, how do you like Bouncy Bubble? The silly name, but overly powerful move. Not very much from the look of things. Your starter Eevee was perfect IV. I'm pretty sure the starters are guaranteed at least some perfect IVs in this game, though I might be wrong. Might as well get some extra money out of this, right? I'm just using payday for the extra Pokeball money. There we go. Sure, Jub can be level 20 to 21. We might want to get ourselves a Diglett or a Cubone before we go bother Lieutenant Surge. Excuse me, this is a private conversation? You think any Pokemon you get from a trainer or any Pokemon from battle are usually going to be 3 stars? Yes, from like Pokemon Go logic, 3 stars. I know that the starters you're gifted, like the Charmander we got, would be like perfect IV, or at least have very good IVs guaranteed. Wow. Sliver of health left. Yeah, give me some extra money then. If you're gonna survive with a sliver of health, it's the least you can do, right? Does that apply to, like, buying Magikarp or trades, or is it just gift Pokemon? Do you know? I'm curious. It's alright if you don't know the answer to that. I don't know either. In the anime, Meowth can't learn Payday because of he spent time learning human speech, which means human speech takes up a move slot, therefore Talk Human is a potential HM. That's a thought. Ugh, I hate losing. 110 extra Poke and some Great Balls. Oh! Hello. Sure. I guess this is here. Oh, come on. There. Egg. Please don't hate me, Egg. Pokeballs I can buy until I get more gym badges, Egg. Well, that was the authentic Safari Zone experience right there. We don't need the real Safari Zone. That's just the Safari Zone in a nutshell. Alright. It's fine. We'll find another one. Probably have Ultra Balls then. Never seen you around. You good? I don't know, buddy. Rip F. We didn't get a chance to today, boys. We're gonna go fight Elijah to feel better. It's gonna die from Leech Seed next turn. Should I be a dick about this confusion thing? Yes, I should. Choose It needs XP anyway. It's not Eradicate yet. I think I'm gonna be swapping Cheese It out for Akechi the cubone. Can we get cubone and let's go Eevee? I gotta Google this. Such an asshole place for it to spawn. currently shiny hunting this game. Okay, I just wanted to check and make sure it wasn't a Virgin exclusive or something. Welcome, Metal Knight. I had to make sure it was Metal Knight and not Meta Knight, because that's a character as well. How's your shiny hunt going? We are just doing a playthrough at the moment, though I have shiny hunted on my main file of this in the past. Hello. Rock Tunnel in Lavender Town. I was gonna say, the part that seemed a bit morbid was catching it in the Pokemon Tower. Oh, well, this isn't ideal. Okay. Go send out our lovely misspelled Eevee. As much as I enjoy Pokemon games, I am in no way an expert on anything about them. And I will wholeheartedly admit that. I know some weird trivia, but that's about it. Cubone is a low spawn rate, but you ran into a few today. Okay. They're also in Rock Tunnel, apparently. For now, we're just going to get cut. At the moment. Maybe catch a Diglett or something. You always feel a bit sad that you can't catch the ghostly Marowak. It makes sense, but it's a bit sad. Yeah, I mean, ghost-type Pokemon are a thing, so you think it would be possible, but I think the whole point is that, like, instead of becoming a ghost-type Pokemon, that her soul is at rest and she goes to the afterlife. Yes, I do want to talk to you. Which unfortunately implies that all, like, the Ghastly are really unhappy spirits. For some reason, my brain was, like, thinking about missing No after that conversation, and I'm not sure why. Guess it's the Gen 1 mood. Camper Jeff. This stinks. I shouldn't have accepted you. I should have... Something beat our challenge. The ghost sprite was one of 4 missing no forms. Oh, that's because of the ghost sprite. You're probably right. Because the ghost sprite actually is a model in this game. Just ghost before you get the Sylph Scope, which I think is cool. I get so sweaty after doing sports that I end up feeling all grimy. Speaking of which, you know Grimer? It's born of Ocean Sledge. Not sweat, I guess. Which Pokemon do you prefer? The puppy Pokemon Growlithe or the Scratch Cat Pokemon Meowth? Yes. Oh, you didn't have to answer. I knew it. Sorry, it was a silly question. If you get 5 Scratch Cat Meowth, I'll get you a pretty Pokemon. You can ride on its back. If we catch 5 Meowth, this lady will give us a Pokemon we can ride. Would you look at my Pikachu's adorable tail? Hi there! Aww, okay. This place is cute. Oh, I like the little paintings that the guy had done of him and his Pokemon on the wall. The Eevee does not want to sit for the portrait, and you can tell. It's like, why am I here? Our chairman is very outspoken when it comes to his opinions about Pokemon. I just adore my seal. It's so lovable. It squeals cute when I hug it. I am the chairman of the Pokemon Fan Club. I raise more than 100 Pokemon. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon. I sure am. Maya's crashing on you. Oh dear. So, did you come to visit to hear about my Pokemon? Yes. Oh, you see, my favorite Rapidash is the cutest. It's so cute and lovely and smart, it's almost too much to take. Plus, it's really amazing when you stop and look at it, don't you think so? Oh yes, its looks are so stunning and its heart so kind, you can't help but love it. And when you hug it tight when it's sleeping, it's so warm and cuddly. You can hug a Rapidash without getting set on fire? Plus, it looks spectacular, of course. Oh, and it's simply ravishing when... Oh, look at the time. I kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. An Eevee set. It's a costume set that you can use to dress up like your partner Pokémon. Oh. Alright then. I mean, seems a bit silly. Do we want to dress up like Eevee, chat? Only if it loves you back. Have you not learned from Ash? Pass your Pyukumuku around, like, feel how squishy. Wait, does that mean that we can dress our Eevee up like an Eevee? Okay, the Eevee hat is cute, but, oh no, that would have been funny. I'm kind of disappointed. I kind of like the sports outfit better. It's cute and all, but I prefer the more traditional Pokemon character design. Have I seen the original series of the anime? As a child. Repeatedly. Recently? Not in full. Some Pokemon don't just want to walk with you. Some would rather give their trainer a ride. I thought it would be great for a Pokemon that could go swim across the water or fly through the air. Well, someday your Magikarp will be able to do that for you, child. Yo, champ in the making! Beyond this point here is Vermilion City Gym, but you'll need to chop that tree down first. You don't know how to chop a tree? Well, as I recall, the captain of the SS Anne was an expert at chopping trees. Was he a lumberjack before he became a ship captain? You watched Indigo Orange, the Orange Islands in Johto about 5 to 6 years ago. Okay, that makes sense. Whose house is this? I'm getting my Pidgey to fly a letter to Saffron City in the north. Dear Pippi, I hope I can get to see you soon. I've heard that Saffron City is having lots of trouble with Team Rocket. Vermilion seems safe for now. Gee, I wish I could take a trip aboard the SS Anne someday. I could make new friends all over the world. Yeah, that map really does look more like the UK than it looks like Kanto. Yeah, I figured you meant Orange Islands. This thing isn't for resting your feet on, you know. It's for tying up your boat. This is the SS Anne and the infamous truck Sans Mew. So you gotta pay for an extra accessory to get Mew. Machop is stomping flat the land. This is my land, all of it. I own everything in this square area here. I'm having my Pokemon use bulldoze to prepare the site so I can build something here. You have a lot of land, my dude. Seems a little excessive. What did you find? Jub's happily staring at the swaying flowers. There's a notice posted by the Vermilion Police. A sleeping Pokemon has been blocking the way to Route 12 lately. Detour through the rock tunnel if you need to reach Lavender Town. Ah, I see. Here's Route 11. You go poke our head in Diglett Cave for a second and try to catch a Diglett. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. The creepypasta guy. Sans as in without, not as in the winner of the Tumblr Sexy Man Awards. Well, I'll be. Did you know this huge long tunnel is dug entirely by Diglett? This path is closed because Diglett dug too many holes. While we're filling in the homes, why don't you challenge the Vermilion City Gym? What if I don't feel like it right now? What if I want to go catch a cubone instead? I'll take a Diglett, though. Okay, that was on me. Sir. There we go. The perspective is weird on that. Sans Mew sounds like a blurst combo. Mew with a shining blue eye, I guess? Nibbles is level 21. Diglett's data will be added to the Pokedex. It prefers dark spaces, since most of its time underground, though it may pop up in caves. Alright. Well, the fastest way to get ourselves a cubone is to get back up towards Rock Tunnel. So... SSAN, everybody? Because we're gonna have to go through there to get to Lavender Town anyway. Though we could potentially fight Surge on the way if we feel like it. Let's go murder a rat! Okay, but this isn't Blue, chat. This is Trace. Don't you know the story's different? Obviously. Not... I don't know if we murder Trace's Raticate. Even if Pokemon are the same level, it doesn't mean one's always as strong as the other. The weak Pokemon can get stronger if you give them more candy. Yeah, speaking of, I do have some candies in my candy jar. We have a lot of mighty candies. Might as well make ourselves more powerful. To really, you know, just demolish that Raticate. Is there any way to mass do this, or is it just slow? If it's just slow, I understand. Okay, I don't think any of us can use larger XL candies yet, so... It's true that higher level Pokemon are stronger, but all Pokemon have weaknesses too based on their types. Basically, you're gonna have a hard time finding one all-powerful Pokemon. Well, I mean, it's out there. In the post-game, anyway. By the way, pro tip from someone who wasn't careful about this. In this game, the Master Ball is something that you can accidentally use if you run out of every other type of Pokeball. There are wicked people out there who use Pokemon to do awful things, stealing other Pokemon, selling them for ridiculously high prices. And you want to know where all these bad folks gather? Team Rocket, that's where. I think Pokemon can be good or bad. Depends on the trainer. Where's X items, repels, battles, super potion. 5 super potions. There we go. While I'm here, never have too many Great Balls. You never have too many Pokeballs in this game, period, frankly. All-powerful Arceus. I guess so. I mean, in Kanto specifically, in the Kanto Dex, there is one very powerful Pokemon in the post-game. Technically speaking, though, since I've completed Legends Arceus, we could shiny hunt Arceus on this channel if we wanted. The SSN is a famous luxury cruise ship. It visits Vermilion Port just once a year. I have a ticket. Welcome to the SSN, but not so fast. Do you have a ticket, young lady? You flashed your SS ticket at the man. Yep, that'll do. Welcome aboard the SSN. Oh, and that's not all. You're the 100th guest to join aboard, so here you go. Please enjoy this breezy outfit. Oh, well, we have to dress in the sailor set. We got a free outfit? I mean, come on. Let's see what it's like. I'm pretty sure all the sets are just free colors, but, like, they're cute. We need to be themed together. Oh, that's very cute. That is super cute. I like it. Yeah, I like them still, but it's not as in-depth as in other games, but it's still there, and they did put in the effort to make some nice little recolors at least, so like... Good, Eevee. It's not the end of the world or anything. It's nice that it's here at all, frankly. The truck. Jub seems jealous of serotonin. Will you give it some attention? Please pet the Jub. Jub looks very pleased. I like how that specifically suspiciously cut out the part of the shot where the truck would be. Yeah, it's nice that you can match. Oh, there you are, Hubris. Thanks again for the ticket. Why would Blue want to come back here? This ship is huge and it's full of trainers. I was joking about Blue having just returned from his travel abroad in Kalos, but I think that's actually canon here. Bonjour, if it isn't Hubris and my dude. Didn't think I'd be seeing the two of you here. Hey Blue, are you taking a cruise? Not hardly. I got invited to the exclusive party for trainers, but I'm pretty much done with this scene. I got plenty of party favors too. Here, I could even share one with you two. A chaleur sabla. Oh, very collusion of you, Blue. More importantly, though, you want to know what I overheard at the party? You guys know about Team Rocket, right? They're the bad guys. Yeah, there's all kinds of rumors going around about the things they get up to. Anyway, the point is, Team Rocket is a dangerous group, and they're trying to use Pokemon to make themselves rich. I might do some digging into what it is they're really after. And you two better stay out of their path. I like that our rival nods in response, but our character is just like, but what if I kick their asses instead? This universe is bruised as Joseph Joestar. Maybe a little. He's just a gay dad. Say that as if Joseph Joestar isn't under that category. I'm having too much fun. Team Rocket, huh? Hubris, if you get tangled up with those jerks again, you should call me. Oh yeah, I'm sure you can totally handle them, my dude. The passengers are restless after being out at sea so long. They might get challenged to battle by some of the really bored ones. Oh, that's fine by me. Waitress. Yes, you, waitress. I need a slice of cake. The finest custard cake you have. I'm not a waitress. I'm just like a sailor. Okay. I'm gonna check your garbage while I'm in here. Just because I think it would tick you off. Okay, nothing in there. You didn't read Lego's message beforehand. No, they enhance each other. I always travel with Wigglytuff. I never leave home without it. Aww. A world cruise is so elegant and nice. Hey, Pokémon Company. When is our SSN game gonna come out? Where you board the SSN and travel to coastal cities around the world. I collected these Pokémon from all over the world. And they're only Cantonian for some reason. Listen, there is no straight explanation for JoJo's. Did she just heal? Seems like a poor choice. Yeah, we got an Eevee. We'll get those Akechi. I'm taking extra money for that. Small detail. Jotaro's two belts have the same color as Joseph and Caesar's scarves. That's a nice touch. I guess I'll just put my Eevee out first, because it's the most powerful, right? I love Pokemon. Do you? Yeah? Why else would we be here, kiddo? You know, I didn't notice before, but the 3 moves that are the first 3 special Eevee moves you get are water, fire, and electric type, like Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon. That's actually a really nice touch. Wow, you're great! 3 Pokeballs. At the very least, we get lots of Pokeballs and EXP from this. Paralyze heal. Ma'am, would you also like to fight me? Ha! We're cruising around the world, my children and I. Not gonna lie, cruising around the world would make for an interesting Pokemon spin-off game concept. Will you fight me, sir? Shh. I'm an agent from the International Police. Did we just find Looker, chat? Looker, is that you? I'm on the tail of Team Rocket. They're up to no good. Alright. Have a good one, Looker. The ship, she's a luxury liner that Pokemon trainers would love to get a ride on. Every time we pull to port, we have a fancy party and invite all the best trainers to attend. Yeah, I don't want to get cut quite yet. Is that a freaking picture of an Ultra Wormhole? No, it's under the sea with... Okay, Horsey. I was gonna say. Our captain's a sword master. He's awesome at using chop down. They say he'll teach his move to anyone who shows potential. He's a sword master, not a lumberjack. Got it. Okay. Serotonin seems very excited. Seems like Serotonin wants to see what's up ahead on the ship. Do not get seasick. Not really. Looker would be that goofy. Yes, just announce that to the first random child you meet. See, Looker and old man wake up. I wholeheartedly believe that is Looker. Only Looker would be so ridiculous. And I mean that in the most affectionate way possible, of course. Is our goal tonight to catch a cubone and name him Akechi? Just asking, chat. Is that what we want of today's stream? Because I'm okay with that. Okay, I guess we're using quick attack a lot. Yes, okay. I fail to see how that Encore helped him in any way. Sure, we'll bring out Floof for that. Finding the boy, TM. It's the return of the stream. Best boy or bust. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? We can make this stream a best boy or bust. We gotta find our Borbo. I was just careless. Whew, scrubbing the decks is hard work. Hey matey, let's do a little jig. Apparently a little jig means fight me. Sailor Edmund. Poliwag? You haven't seen a single Poliwag yet. I guess we haven't gotten Surf yet. Alrighty. Maybe by the end of this we'll have a Gyarados too. That'd be nice. That is a nice view. You gaze over the wide open sea together with Serotonin. Serotonin seems really happy. It's kind of a pleasant view. Will you fight me? I don't feel so good. I came for some air because I got seasick. F. We're the king of the world, like Leo. We are. We're Jack. Hopefully we don't end up like him, though. so busy, I'm getting dizzy. You have to give me room here. I am indeed le chef. The main course today is my flavorful whirlpool sushi. Though I guess may complain that it's fish yet again. Why are these guys all talking to the trash? I only got to peel onions. Oh. You heard about Snorlax? It's a real glutton. No other Pokemon eats and sleeps the way Snorlax can. I didn't know there was a tiny mushroom here. Dum-dum-doo. I peel spuds every day. Have you ever wondered about these silver domes we put on top of the food? They're called cloches. They keep the dot dishes from cooling. You there, ma petite. We're busy here. Out of the way. Shoo-shoo. No, I'm here to steal whatever this is. A super repel. Why is that on the floor of the kitchen? Maybe it's to keep the Rattata away. Blue's real strong. I already beat the Pokemon League's Elite Four years ago. And I've heard he's got a rival who even managed to beat him, too. How strong would someone have to beat Blue in battle? I can't even imagine it. Oh, he's strong. Perhaps we can even fight him. You look tired. Would you like to take a short rest? Okay, so we can heal in here. Great. Then I can explore freely. Sorry for fussing over you. It's just because you look like my little sister. Someone's so powerful, he's convinced Blue's grandfather's name was Buttface for 30 years. Hello? You insolent pup! How dare you barge in? I was looking out the window in peace. Would you call me, perhaps, a damn brat? You'll sue. Yeah, this game does surprisingly enough have some super bosses in it. Which is something I think the series was missing for a while. You rude child. You have no sense of courtesy. Wait, what? I wish to be left alone. Get out. Nah, I like your chair. I think I'm just gonna... Ooh, your bed. That's nice. What's in your drawers? In your trash? We're on a cruise ship. Do you think Looker would notice if we pushed this guy out the window? Because I'm having the same vehement reaction you did to that one Professor Oak assistant, Lycosone. So we're not bringing our cubone here. I don't like this room. I don't like the expression on your face. Staying in bed with nothing to do during my much-awaited cruise ship. What luxury. Don't go to the pool. He's bald. Oh no. It's all coming together. Not in the good way. This guy's just in here with his Machoke. My partner, Machoke's super strong. He has enough strength to even shove big rocks out of the way like they were nothing. I like the little laugh animation. Is Chad okay? You know what they say about sailors? We're all itching for a fight after ages at sea. Oh no, I cursed everything. I cursed it all. We're never gonna escape this ball. The chat's gonna be bald the rest of the night. Soiled. Soiled it. Soiled it. I don't think I can do the Tom Kenny voice. Oh, Lord. I made it cursed somehow. Alright, good battle, mates. Anyway, at least Leonard here isn't cursed. It's just Leonard. He's a slowpoke. Chat.exe has never functioned, but it's officially stopped working. Y'all okay in there? I like feisty kids like you. I don't like this dialogue. This whole cruise ship's making me uncomfortable. You good over there, Dylan? I really have against Magnemite except double kick. Yeah, that'll do. Hydrate. Our final brain cells are melting. It's alright, mine too. I thought I could use Leech Seed and Monodish earlier. No, we'll just keep double kicking them. It'll be fine. All those attack candies we used are gonna be useful. Dylan's an engineer aboard a cruise ship. He probably hasn't slept in 34 hours. Alright, that's fair. Ah, lost it. No, I don't know if Dylan's good over there. You're alright, kid. You're gonna grow up into an amazing adult. An elixir. Very nice. I like the, Ho-Oh-esque design of these, painted strips on the wall. Hello. You know, the most cursed thing about it is as I'm going deeper in the bowels of the ship, you know what we're headed towards, chat? The boiler room. Oh, God. We've lost every brain cell there is to lose. Oh, God. This whole cruise ship is just cursed. Everything about it. We should just get out, but there's so much money to be earned here. Okay, you're not bad. Cruise ships are generally just bad juju. I suppose they are now. Super potion. Hello, stranger. I can't tell if you're from the seas or the mountains, but stop and chat. All my Pokémon are from the sea. Unintentionally cursed. I feel like it's only cursed for people like us right now. when you're in our state, anything could be cursed. Well, I don't think we can actually go to the boiler room chat, so we can avoid that level of trauma at least this evening. Wow, a horsey. Is Kingdra a Gen 2 Pokemon? Or Gen 1 Pokemon? Or did it just get Dragon typing later? Posture check. Yeah, it has been a little while since we started, huh? Kingdra is Gen 2. Okay, I thought so. Because Claire has one. That's unfortunate. It's sad that there are a bunch of evolutions that are therefore not in this game because they came out in later gens. Also baby Pokemon. You know what's funny? Maybe not totally funny, but an interesting thought experiment. You know how Gen 4 gave Electrike and, Electabuzz, rather. Electabuzz and Magmar, these, like, super over-designed evolutions, and baby forms already. But then it only gave, like, Jinx only has a baby form. What would Jinx's super over-designed final form be? On some level, I think it would be, like, rather a good thing to change Jinx's design in a meaningful and permanent way that would actually entice players to use that over ever using Jinx. But on another level, the cursed images that come to mind. Drag queen, like, actually creative third-tier Jinx that could just move attention away from its middle-tier evolution and its problematic design in previous generations would be pretty nice. I would appreciate that. Your guess would be over... Oh no, you know what? Cross it with water typing and make it Ursula. You still get that drag queen appeal, but also just, like, lean into something horrific. Yeah, Smoochum is a good design, which is why I bring up the question of, like, they had the opportunity to fix the uncanny valley that is Jinx. I'm aware that they've at least moved away from its early gen designs, which were quite racist. Ah, okay, he saw Snorlax. But, like, it would still be nice to have something less uncanny and interesting follow after Jinx. Check out what you fished up. Is it a Magikarp? What you got, buddy? Fisherman Dale. It is a Magikarp. Alright, Dale. At least you're not the 6th Magikarp trainer. Turning her into a traditional D&D type hag could be cool. I think an icy drag queen could work too. There's a lot of ways that you could take Jinx and move it away from its current design. Because while they fixed the skin color issue, which was a problem initially, it still is so uncanny looking. Like, even more so than Mr. Mime, which they gave a regional form and evolution to in Sword and Shield. So, like, why not? Why not do something like that for Jinx? Because I feel like it could use the update even more than Mr. Mime ever could. Small trees can be chopped down using the masterful secret technique chop down. I've seen Pokemon ferry people across the water. I really have. Like, smooching works because while, like, the lines on its body are indicative of, like, kind of like a diaper or a baby clothes, it looks so bird-like almost that it doesn't come off as entirely human. Jinx is just kind of a purple human. The purple coloration just always seems off. It's clearly meant to patch something that was a problem, but if Jinx had been designed differently from the ground up, it would have been better. Yeah, like, I get that initially it's like a combination of Ice Mountain Hags and Giari fashion culture, and that's like the design ethos. And making it purple is understandable, and I don't think it works terribly with the colors. But, like, the idea of Ice Hag Pokemon could have been done so much more interestingly, especially now that we have, like, Frostlass to compare it against, you know? Magmortar and Electivire were always based off of ways of producing energy, so what you're saying is Hydropower Drag Queen. Yeah, I'm kind of sad we didn't get that. Which one do you find more worthy? A strong Pokemon or a rare one? All Pokemon are equal, Lamar. I don't know what you're talking about. Frostlass is such a better design. Yeah, the arms could be indicative of hair or also indicative of like a traditional kimono. Either way, like fooling someone into showing it that it's more of a human than a Pokemon to trick humans into a trap works very effectively. And it's a really cool extra design for a Pokemon where Snorunt just kind of became Glalie, which is an orb Pokemon. It's alright, but it's not anything too interesting. A Nugget, great. That's more future Pokeballs. There's so many rooms. Have you been to the Go Park complex in Fuchsia City? There are many rare Pokemon there. Me and my daddy love the Go Parks. I wish we could go there again. Someday, kiddo. You'll visit again someday. Okay, we're gonna go heal before we walk up that hallway, because we all know what's there. The captain said he's awfully sick. He's looking pale, too. It's really quite common, people getting seasick, that is. Not that I'm complaining, we could use the XP boost right about now. Though I think we are gonna go to Rock Tunnel before we fight Surge. Pardon me being overly cautious. Might as well. Cruise ships are cursed. Eradication. Oh my god. Come, Jub Jub. We have a job to do. It's a messy job, but it is a job nonetheless. Hey, Hubris, over here! You see those stairs there? The captain quarters are up there. He can teach you this cool secret technique if you ask him. He's really famous for it. Though he looked pretty done in by seasickness when I saw him. Before you go meet him, how about I take a look to see how well you've been raising your Pokemon, huh? It's Pokemon Trainer, my dude! And he's got a Pidgeotto. Alright. 3 Pokemon. He looks so intense in his battle cut-in, but he's such a fleep in dialogue. Like a genuinely nice dude. Wow, super potion. Use strategy. Good for you, kiddo. Sand attack again. Yeah, we're gonna switch in between this and whatever Pokemon's next, I think. That is not fun. He's just going for the cheese strat. He's just like, I'm gonna reduce your accuracy a ton and heal. Like, I mean, it's valid and all, but dude. Pikachu. Sure, Nipples, you can handle a Pikachu pretty okay, I think. Does Nipples get Poison Fang by level up, or are we gonna have to go find the TM for that? Man, our Nidorino must have, like, terrible speed to beat IVs. Okay. Oddish. Oh! Chat? He doesn't have Eradicate. He doesn't even have Eradicate. I guess Blue's Raticate's already dead, technically, if he went through the game as is. Because he's not Blue. He doesn't have Eradicate. He has an Oddish. So, no eradication for us. Oh, how many turns is this gonna last? Okay. Perhaps we were a bit too bloodthirsty, chat. Yeah, it's almost like the devs knew about, like, fan rumors and shit. Didn't want that implication in their kids' game. But they kept the Marowak plot. There we go. We didn't even have to kill Eradicate to get cut in this game. I guess it's technically chopped down anyway. What? Whoa! I can't believe it! Wow, Hubris. You got him pretty strong. Nothing, that's cool. Anyway, go meet the captain and have him show you a secret technique. What did you think that I was going to lose, child? Oh, I feel terrible. Oh, this seasickness has done me in. You rub the captain's back. There, old fellow. Oh, thank you. I'm feeling much better now. So what did you want from me? Oh, you want to learn my secret technique. Of course, I'd be happy to teach it. Come along with me. Ah, that Eevee looks more than ready to learn my secret technique, but I'm afraid it's only really for humans. What's this? You really want to try and learn it no matter what? Oh, color me surprised! I've traveled all over this wide world, and I think it's the first time I've had a Pokemon want to learn my secret technique. You think we were too mean? You know, apologize to my dude for wanting to kill his Pokemon that he doesn't even have. But with spirit like that, well, who am I to say no? I'll teach my special technique even to that Eevee of yours. Come with me, little friend. Now watch carefully. Serotonin learned the secret technique, Chop Down. Woohoo! It really went and learned Chop Down. Using Chop Down, your Eevee will be able to help you chop thin trees. You should give it a try. How about the trees around Vermilion? Now I guess it's time for the SS Anne to set sail again. This may be goodbye for now, until the next time we return to Vermilion City. How to Conquer Seasickness. Seems to be the captain's book. I like that detail. Eevee said, "Put me in, coach." Eevee wants to do all the HMs. Which means we can go get all of them whenever the heck we feel like it, frankly. Though I suppose we'll go up towards Rock Tunnel and get ourselves a cubone. Because that's what we said we would do today, chat. And it's getting a little late, so we should do it before it gets too late. There it goes. Cruise ships are deliberately top-heavy to prevent seasickness. Nita? Nita, that you? Oh, well, shoot. You okay over there, Mina? Excuse me. Yeah, Mina's in this game, by the way, just so you know. Also her model is also adorable. You guarantee you will get sick. Also, welcome, Ed. Good to see ya. Welcome. Lurking, always appreciated. I got so caught up in sketching the ocean view that I guess I missed my ship. That's awful. I guess I'll stay here a while in that case. I like the color of the sea in Kanto anyway. Mina missed the ship. I don't think she's like any skinnier than her version in Alola. I just think they made her have a particularly oversized shirt. How about it, Cantonian trainer? Want to try battling my fairy type Pokemon? You're gonna learn how great fairy types can be. I guess we're doing this. Yeah, she's chibi-fied and they made her shirt kind of huge. But I don't think she's technically any thinner, I just think it's the game style. Yeah. She looks a little younger, actually. I think that's what it is. Am I getting double slapped? Wow. Quadruple slapped, actually. Alright, we're gonna hit the Pokemon Center before we take our ride up to Rock Tunnel. We're gonna frickin' destroy Lieutenant Surge when we get back here. Nah, I'm not a huge fan of recoil moves. Mr. Mime. Oh, speaking of cursed human Pokemon designs. Pokemon seems to be going this ambiguously, possibly chubby design thing a lot lately. To be fair, Sword and Shield did have several characters whose names I don't know off the top of my head, who were actually, like, plus-sized. Like, not just ambiguously looking kind of like they might be chubby because of their clothes. Yeah, Gordy and Melanie, and Milo for the record as well, though he has a different body type than Gordy and Melanie, which I actually also really appreciate, because they are definitely expanding the body types that they're showing on traders in their games with their character design, and I think that's really good and important for kids to be able to see. So, like, I really do like the Gen 8 character designs a lot. And we got a bottle cap for that. Oh, we can go Hyper Train. And we get our own Raticate. Instead of murdering Eradicate, we are granted one. Isn't this nicer? Its hind feet are webbed. They act as flippers so it can swim in rivers and hunt for prey. Can our Raticate learn Surf? How wonderful! You and your Pokémon battling side by side. Now that's a great composition. I'd love to draw a picture of you two. Yes, I know I can go to the gym if I want, but we really want to get a cubone first. I think. I don't think we can get the Squirtle Squad Squirtle until we've caught more Pokemon. But hey, we'll probably catch more trying to get a cubone, right? Its spawn rate's like 10% in Rock Tunnel from the look of it, so shouldn't take too long. Turns out the Raticate was the friends we made along the way. There is something poetic about getting your own Raticate and not killing blues. Truly. I'll go cut down the tree if it makes this guy feel better, I guess, but then we're gonna go get ourselves Akechi. Champ in the making! Beyond this point's the Vermilion City Gym, but you'll need to chop that tree down first. Think you and Eevee will have no trouble slicing it through. Yes. Good work! You chopped down that troublesome tree and opened a way to the gym. And that means you can challenge the gym now. Okay, so we don't need anything special. You don't require me to catch a Dugtrio or something. Surprising. Alright. Well. Let's make our way up. God, I wish I had a bike. It's fine, who needs bikes when you can ride an Onix around? Yeah, making our way downtown. Abra! Abra! Stay there. Don't have an Abra. There's no way I'm gonna catch this thing. Shit, no, you're not the Abra. I'm sorry. Please talk to me later. I want the Abra. It's leg day for us. It's always leg day in Pokemon. Is there a YouTuber that specifically saw how many steps it would take to beat a Pokemon game by, like, walking the amount of steps in the real world? Yes, we did get an Abra. Wonderful. It sleeps 18 hours a day. If it senses danger, it'll teleport itself to safety even while it sleeps. I'm always so panicked when I play this game that there's gonna be a shiny that I don't see somehow. Like I'll miss it out of the corner of my eye. He is mood. Lately, yeah. Oh, right, we need to go up further because we're not allowed to go around that way. We have to break through this poor man's house to go east. Actually, I think I technically could go from where I was, but it's fine. My brain's mush right now. I can't path. Jigglypuffs up there. We're almost there. We're gonna make it tonight, chat. As soon as we get past Picnicker Alicia, who also has an Eevee. Well, actually, we do get to see another really cool character design first. Also, I realized that our Eevee has purple eyes and hers has brown eyes. Fascinating. Our color is a little bit more vibrant, too, isn't it? But we're not shiny, because shiny Eevee is white. I know because I shiny hunted a lot of Eevees in Gen 6 and Oras to get the Eeveelution shinies. Yeah, more yellowish, lighter color. It's definitely differentiated from the other Eevees. It's not like other Eevees. Night Gleeboff, thank you for stopping by today. I appreciate it. Attack on this guy. You're strong. And she gave us 420. Nice. So take her over here. God, there's a lot of patches of grass around. Cerulean City and Rock Tunnel. I want this Nidoran. Because we don't have a female Nidoran, we just got a guy Nidoran and named him Nibbles. What would we game a girl Nidoran, by the way? We have a male Abra and a girl Nidoran. Chat can think of names while I go fight this bug catcher. Needles. We have Nibbles. Oh. There's a Nidorina to go with that Nidoran. Needles and Nibbles. The big sister. She's upset we caught the little sister. Sorry. We'll catch you too. It'll make up for it, right? Good EXP. Nidorina's data. When resting deep in its burrow, its barbs always retract. That's proof it's relaxed. Spinner here. super bug Pokemon. Oh, of course. Not regular bug Pokemon. My Caterpie is in the top percentage of Caterpie. It's common. Why do I keep forgetting to buy Awakenings? You sleep powder again! I was already asleep! Why is your Paris just using sleep powder? What? Oh, toxic. Yeah, that's better than poison sting, that's for shit sure. I guess that's a good reason to not really evolve. Bug Pokemon. I was gonna say, are you not gonna fight me? Great, I was bored, eh? I'm distracted by ordering food. What you having for dinner? Hiker Jeremy. We're not having Hiker Jeremy for dinner. I had ravioli. It's pretty good. Well, that was... We'll take the level up. Keep it coming, eh? Wings, you had a coupon? Fair enough. Wings can be good, but they can also be kind of a lot sometimes. Super potion. Hello, sir. Eh? What region of the world is Canada? I don't know. But they're from Canada, I guess. No, we still have bouncy bubbles left. XP. You can get slightly more XP on Jub, I think. Died. Okay. Should be fine. I think my Pokemon are like shockingly slow. Yeah, well, I don't think you're gonna last long enough to release the bide, buddy. Weird question. How easily could you do a no damage run of this game? Considering you could theoretically get infinite Pokeballs pretty early on. How easy would it be to do no damage run of Let's Go? Taking the rock tunnel to go to Lavender Town. Me too, if I can manage to reach that place. Oh, we've been on the road to Rock Tunnel for a while now. This Kanto does not mess around with route length. Bubble. Getting the changes to the battle system, but also how some of it's been simplified. Okay. Let's hope a quick attack kills. Trainer battles would be the major source of damage. Yeah, I mean, but theoretically, once you get to Pewter, you can level yourself and anything you want to, like, level 100 with the infinite Pokeballs you can get from the Slowpoke. So if you could avoid trainer battles or only battle ones that you know you cannot take damage from until Pewter, then you could theoretically just max out your level and not have to worry about it. Yes, it is a nice Pokemon I'm walking with. Thank you for noticing. Youngster Chris. Your Diglett. Because you don't have to worry about taking damage in Pokemon battles, right? So, because of that, if you use those as your main source of EXP, and get yourself off of Pokemon battles alone, to the point where your Eevee and whatever other Pokemon you choose to train alongside of it have priority moves powerful enough to kill all your opponents in one shot, then you would be fine, right? Wouldn't have to worry about it. But how strong would that have to be to deal with the Elite Four? And would the Elite Four even be possible to deal with that in a game with no held items, and with no held items and no abilities? Would it be possible? Entirely, probably, yeah, that would be, but you know what I mean. I think it would be. Especially since after long catch combos, you'd probably have things with really good IVs, and the amount of candy you could get, theoretically, would be enough to make your Pokemon supremely powerful if you planned properly. There's just a tiny patch of grass up here by Chris. Oh, hello, Karate Man. I guess Floofs can help deal with Karate Guy. Aren't you a little toughy? Yes? Thank you for noticing. I guess so. There's a lot of interesting challenges in Pokemon. This game is definitely not suited or suitable for a Nuzlocke because of, like, the catch 50 Pokemon requirement at certain gyms. However, there's a lot of other challenges that might be interesting to try. The Professor Oak challenge is particularly easy because of the infinite money Slowpoke. We could do it if we wanted to, but I'm kinda not in the mood for it. Because, like, you can get infinite money from the Slowpoke, so you can just get enough Pokeballs to catch every single variety of Pokemon. Hello, Firo. You seem a little high level for me right now. There's another freaking Chansey. Should we chance it again? I think we should. Come on, Chansey, stop being a Safari Zone asshole. I mean, it's a Chansey. There's no way it will be a Safari Zone asshole. I flicked right. Oh, come on. Why does this look left to you, game? Egg. There we go. We caught Egg. Our egg now. Oh yeah, and it does give out a hell of a lot of EXP. Unsurprisingly. I guess that would be kind of like the Audino training of this game, just catching a bunch of Chansey in a row. A gentle and kind-hearted Pokemon that shares its nutritious eggs if it sees an injured Pokemon. Your name will be Egg. Just E.G. Change name. Your name shall be not D. It's Egg. Alright, well, we did find a Chansey at least. Now, there is some interesting shit around here. There's a rocket grunt? You're the kids that be getting in our way all the time. That's a lot of rocket grunts. It's because of you that Team Rocket's reputation was totally smashed. We'll never be able to face the boss at this rate. Which means we'll have to take our revenge on you. Uh-oh. Also, now we get to see probably the best character redesign in this game. Hold it. She's here on the Lapras. Ganging up on a child. I absolutely can't forgive that. Also, I'll give them some credit. They let the Elite Four have a little bit more presence here by doing this. Who are you, lady? We'll gang up on you and take you on, too. I'll handle these three. Could you take that other one for me? Leave it to me. Good answer. Now let's go. Yes, it is Lorelei. The theme sounds really good in this game's sound font, and her design is beautiful. I really like it. Oh, I forgot we have Floofs up first. That should be fine, right? I got quick attack. We also have Roost if need be. I don't think need be. I think this is a kill on any roll. Yeah. This gives you some hopes for seeing Agatha maybe in Lavender Town. I don't remember. This is the one I distinctly remember having Lorelei show up. What if the boss hears about this? I know why this guy is now the guy that stole Dig. Jeez, kid, just how strong are you? Even 3 of us rushing you wasn't enough. Those incredibly powerful Ice-type Pokemon. Who are you? I am Lorelei of the Pokemon League's Elite Four. Shall I freeze you all solid too? Elite Four? We surrender! You're a pretty talented trainer. It was plain to see during your battle. I see. So you're collecting gym badges. I look forward to when you come challenge the league. Until then, see you. I do like that they show Lorelei as a kind woman who comes and helps a child who's being harassed by Team Rocket. I'm an ace trainer. You'll find that ace trainers like me are a lot tougher beat than your ordinary trainers. Be ready for a challenge if you let one of us spot you. The types of Pokémon match up differently with each other. Based on its type, your Pokémon may be strong against an opponent or weak against another. I sold a nugget I had no use for, and I got 5,000 gold for it. I heard that some kind of ghost has been appearing in Lavender Town. Everyone's talking about it. It's gonna be such a fucking long walk to go fight Lieutenant Surge. And you want the Ace Trainer coat? It is a really nice coat. I like it. I mean, full-length coats I usually am into, I'm not gonna lie, as fashion items. But I particularly like that one. I've been out at a Pokemon gym a few times, but I always lose. Might as well get some more money while we're here. Camper Vance. And he also has an Eevee. Double crit, huh? Yeah, I guess it makes sense. We're gonna risk fighting this coach trainer when we haven't done the gym battle first? Maybe. I'm feeling slightly brave. I'll say first, just in case. Psyduck. Just no Surge tonight, just Akechi, just Monica. I remember a while ago, one of my fandom friends made an edit of just Monica that was just Akechi. I more recently have seen just Yosuke, which I think is even more clever, because it's based off the fact that his romance route was cut, which I just think is really cool as a concept. Well, as a concept for, like, how he goes. You know what I mean? It makes an interesting AU. I like AUs most of the time. There's some I can never get into, but I like them mostly. We are a brave girl. We are. And we want an Akechi. Okay, 2 great balls. I appreciate that. I didn't need to open the Pokédex, but okay, I guess we're here now. You can't, unfortunately, get all the Pokemon in one save file. This isn't like a Yellow or an Arceus. I kinda hope we get more games, even if they're just spin-off titles, a la this, that are more akin to what Arceus did in letting you get the whole Pokédex on one file. In fact, frankly, I kinda hope the link cable item becomes like a Battle Frontier item so that kids who can't trade with people can at least get the Pokemon. AUs can be fascinating, some of them best so. You would intentionally get the Just Yosuke route if that existed. Yosuke, as a route, really did have potential that just kind of is now missing from his character. Bubble Beam. Might want to sack Cleats to get Jub in here on a clean switch. You would kill for Legends Kalos. More floofy games would also be appreciated, that's fair. I would also kill for Legends Kalos, especially given theories about Kogita's age and what might have happened to the Celestica people being related to Kalos. That is the least spoilery way I can reference that. I think that could be really cool. And I think that it has a lot of interesting concepts that I would like to see expanded upon. Are you just gonna put all my fucking weapon on a seat? The Legend of Carlos. I would play it, listen. I like Kalos. I'm still kind of worried, Jub, not gonna lie. Oh my god, I hate this coach trainer so freaking much. What the hell? This is obnoxious. This isn't like fun and challenging, this is just, here's how sleep works. Kalos is a good reason and you like the mask stand-up. Shauna would have made an interesting champion. It would have been nice if the champion was like one of your rivals because like, A, it would give them some more characterization. It's clear they were trying to kind of follow in the footsteps of Black and White. By having a lot of different rivals. But unlike Black and White, those rivals, for the most part, come off as pretty underdeveloped. Let me guess, it's gonna use fucking hypnosis again, isn't it? Wow! Such restraint. Not wasting more of my time. At least you never felt bad for Shauna. That's fair. On my more recent playthrough of White, I actually felt a little better for Shauna. For Bianca, because of the knowledge that she does find what she wants to do in the sequels. Because her story is, like, less about being the most powerful trainer and more about figuring herself out through her Pokemon journey. And it does very well. And by the end of it, you can see the seeds are set of her, like, wanting to be a professor. So, I don't mind it too much. Admittedly, that is with the benefit of hindsight. Freaking Christ. Okay, maybe this was, like, a little bit presumptuous to think I could just... What the... So, good to know. They let you use revives even if they do nothing. That's great. I really appreciate it. Well, if you're going to be toxic to me, game, you know what I'm gonna do to you. Stall. I'm at it. I might as well make sure my Pokemon gets fucking experience points from all this bullshit. Okay, this coach trainer was definitely actually difficult. Good. Good. Hilda is your favorite part of that gen. I mean, N is probably my favorite of the characters in Gen 5. I like what they've done with the story. I also think I particularly like Gen 7's story, though. Can you die? Thank you. Okay, we're done here. Story-wise, Gen 7. Fair. I'm not positive which I'd prefer. I like them both. I only say I kind of lean Gen 7 because probably I've played it more recently, so I have a more distinct comparison. Brick break. Break through an opponent's late screen or reflect. Yeah, I noticed. Alright, we're gonna go heal before we go catch our... And Neat Arena really wandered this far down on the map. I didn't know they could do that. Yeah, it's particularly good. That's not to say that, like, the more simplistic Pokemon storylines don't work very well. I think Kanto functions very well as the basic Pokemon storyline. But to be blunt, if we're talking best Pokemon stories including spin-offs, it's Explorers of Time. There's no question about it. Really. Like, blatantly. Nothing beats it. Like, I like Gen 5 to an extent, but I still think it has its flaws. Mainly that Ghetsis is just so fucking blatantly evil. Oh, great, we have to try to catch it in the complete pitch blackness, because we don't have flash! God damn it! Nothing beats the Explorer's Mystery Dungeon. You like the macro plot of Gen 5? I think, as a whole, the plot of Gen 5 is enjoyable. I think N's arc is good. I think it probably does the multiple rivals all having arcs thing the best. I like how in Gen 7, but I legitimately do think that, like, Gladion has a more distinctive arc than How, and because of that, I think that overall Charon, Bianca, and N are like a stronger group of rivals. No, actually Whirlwind isn't. No. So, you want me to try to catch a fucking cubone in the pitch blackness because... Ah, fuck. Isn't Flash on the other side of goddamn Diglett Cave? Okay, hold on. Do we need to go fight? Shit. How to get Flash after beating the Vermilion shit? No. Okay. I mean, we could. You love Gold and Silver despite them not really having a plot. You also really like Almia. I like Shadows of Almia. I think its plot is pretty good. I don't think it quite hits the Explorers games for me in terms of my favorite. I like Arceus' plot. Especially the way they twisted characters in an interesting fashion. And tied the Pokedex completion in with it. I'm trying to think of other Pokemon spin-offs to think about the story of. Do these count as a spin-off? Brutally vicious and enormally destructive, known for totally destroying cities. Because again, they would get the simple but good response from me, if that's what we're counting them as. And Grappler, often seen rolling down mountain trails. Obstacles are just a thing to roll straight over, not avoid. We could try to catch a cubone in pitch blackness. I mean, it's theoretically possible. But do we want to do this to ourselves? Or we could go fight Surge and then come back and get a fucking cubone. Oh, Colosseum. Colosseum is good. Look, I found a Machop. The shadows are shaped like the Pokemon they are. And theoretically, it's got like a 9-10% spawn rate, right? Like, just chill down here. in the pitch black. I don't know how interesting it is to view, though. Machop's data, with the powerful, in spite of its small size, its mastery of many types of martial arts makes it tough. Fumbling around in the dark to find Akechi. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the scariest thing to see here down here would be a sparkle. I would panic if that happened. Am I really going through Rock Tunnel in the dark? You keep thinking Jub Jub is a Lickitung. No, Jub Jub is a Jub Jub. I keep forgetting to swap my Pokemon order. You always did this in the dark in red and blue. Here's the thing. I don't think encounters in the Pokemon Tower show up until we get the Sylph Scope. So we might want to try to catch a cubone in here, so we don't have to go all the way to get the Sylph Scope. Locations. Rock Tunnel Pokemon Tower, so it can be in here, according to Cerebi, which is generally a good source of info, right? When it comes to Pokemon locations. Jub Jub is a Jub Jub. Pikachu 2020 listen. It's late. I just want a cubone, and it's pitch dark in here. My greatest fear is just hearing a shiny noise and not being able to figure out which one it is. And then Rock Tunnel in the dark and Floof keeps fucking hitting itself. I mean, then we could at least bring the cubone to go take down Surge and then feel better once we get Flash. Right? But it's also like a... Oh, what the hell? Floofs. You suck, my dude. I don't mean that like in a mean way, but like stop hitting yourself, please. My dude. You make your friends come suffer because you can't just land two quick attacks. Finally. I mean, it'll be a good Pokemon for Lieutenant Surge if we're patient. A Rhyhorn? That's cool, right? Not a cubone, though. Big boy. I think we can ride on Rhydon. Or Rhyhorn, rather. I'm sure you can ride on Rhydon. Rhyhorn's data, a Pokemon with a one-track mind. Once it charges, it won't stop running until it falls asleep. A Chop. There it is! But is it a boy? It's huge! big boy. But is it a boy? Or are we gonna have to find another one? Is it a boy? Yes, it is a boy! Okay, we found him. We can all go to bed. With the skull of its deceased mother, its cry echoes inside the skull and comes out as a sad melody. Alright, chat. We're being evil today, I guess. Should we walk with him for a moment? We got him. He's happy. It's pleased from the fresh breeze flowing past. Cubone is a pretty fucking cute Pokemon, not gonna lie. We'll walk around with him a little bit, see what's up here. It's bursting with energy. Have a Nidorino. Okay. We got what we were coming here for. Chat is going to voice its vote for Big Boy Man, the Rhyhorn. Okay. Hold on. We'll name the Rhyhorn Big Boy Man. I think it'll fit. And then I think we should sleep, because it's getting very late. Big Boy Man. There we go. If we get a female, it'll be Big Boy Man. I agree. That's very good. And Akechi is a huge cubone. It's keyed on the newfound super lore. I'm sorry. I wish I could let you hold it, little guy, but in this game, that is not possible. Alright. I'm gonna save again, just to be safe. With that said, though, I'd say that we had pretty successful... Yes, he's holding the lore now. Even if the game won't let him, he can nibble on it. We're not using that super lore, it's his now. You guys have a good rest of your night. This was fun. And I'll see you all Friday. Night-night.